Hey guys, Mark DeRosa here. Welcome to the show. Hey. Whoa.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Telling my guests that I don't use it, then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends.
A great Sunday afternoon for baseball. John Duplantier, Delaware. Into the box, Jordan Brewer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Yanked hard down the left field line, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. 1-1. Lift that off the plate for a ball. Nice up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Set to go now. Akil Baddoo. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time as the run was across to score.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, here is Josh Long. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Detheridge able to track it down for the 3rd out. Last half of the second set to go, and here's Jamie Lease. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Joe Rizzo is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, plays the 1. Here we go.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. And now Mariano Vaccaro. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jordan Brewer. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home 3rd. And his total currently best on the ball club for these first 6 or so. Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. He pops it up. Paredes trying to get there. And this is going to be a foul ball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready now is Joe Adell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Too high, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Right there.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. And it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Adell leads off first with 1 away. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And he is in there.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game. Get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Striding in is Mariano Vaccaro. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. 0-1 the count. This is lifted out to left. Detheridge is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Stepping up is Jack Stevens. He flew out in his last debut. Fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Jose Devers. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Devers is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit to third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Runner at first following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Akil Baddoo. 1-0 the count. In the dirt here. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. The 2-0 on the way. Up. Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Paredes is there, 1 away. So Joe Adele bats now. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. No balls and 1 strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that we might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
Yeah, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of it.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
6-3 the final score in this one.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are feeling so good on a one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go.
Friday Night Baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. And now here is Kiani Cavaco. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They coming off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Jared Kelnick comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. First delivery to him.
Batting third.
Popped him up. Osuna over to his left. And the inning is over. So not much happened. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the switch-hitting outfielder, Wayne Montero. No balls and a strike to count. Nope. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1-0.
1 and 2 now.
I got the count. 1 and 2. Go out here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Osuna calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Alejandro Kirk is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1 and 1. 1 and 2 to the Twins catcher. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning.
He's out.
Pitch on the way. Luis Laurencio is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Laurencio stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a first-round pick during the 2026 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Here it comes. Lewis Jackson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Tries to uppercut that thing, but missed it. 2-1. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. 2-2. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. So next to bat will be Andres Alonso. It was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Keani Cavaco. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. A foul ball here, 0-1. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Trying to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Keani Cavaco goes quietly leading off the 4th. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out now.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
Ball.
And there's ball 2 now.
2 and 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a
Down
big
to
0
3-1.
in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Lifted in the air to center field. Jefferson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So now into the box is Miguel Casilla. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Left side, but well fouled.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he takes a cold strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Twins nothing. Leading off the inning, it'll be Dwayne Montero. They could use a spark from him here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. There's a low changeup that's laid off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. That brings up Alex Kirilloff. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Alejandro Kirk will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Kirilloff stands at first with 1 out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of
in time as he just gets the tag down. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They're down 2-0. Digging in will be Luis Laurencio to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. So only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the 1st. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Lewis Jackson will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound.
And a sliding try there at 3rd, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Hit on the ground to 3rd. There's 1. On the 1st, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So it's no run. Digging in now is Jared Kelnick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. Into the box, Miguel Casilla. He'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Jefferson comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Next to stand in is Dwayne Montero, grounded out in his last at bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Count even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped up. Paredes waits on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame.
Nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd.
Perish the pain. I was impoverished, those ties that were wide.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
When we sat on the stone, watching the fish run under our feet in the flow, and oh, from the rocks, scraping my knees in tow, and love with me roll, slow from this.
Into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Number 23 will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Right fielder looking up, still going back. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Man, this guy didn't even get a chance to get comfortable on the mound. Throws a pitch, and just like that, it's 1-0.
Reggie Warren is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Up. Popped up. Cordero is there. He's got it 1 away. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Adam Hazley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2. This is in the air to left. Steven comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate is Bubba Thompson. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. First offering on its way. Henry Coronado is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Up next, Doug Hobson. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next, it'll be Guillermo Ortega. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Detheridge gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Played an inning. Now to the Plate here is now at the plate. Nick Dunn comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. No balls and 1 strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-1. In the air, down the line and left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in next, Doug Enriquez.
The third baseman, Doug Enriquez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Oh, you got it.
Detheridge is there, and he has it for the out. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. John Lowe, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on.
Got 2 here.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Stevens under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. In order go the Rays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So the batting order. First pitch coming. Here it is. Reggie Warren stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double as he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10th. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Puma Thompson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Warren over at second. Paisley at first with no outs. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. In now, Henry Coronado as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Left fielder looking up, and it's gone into the monster seats.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Guillermo Ortega will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that one yanked just foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
That ball's foul.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out.
Oh, meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Now the Red Sox skipper.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say it's gonna feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God party is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God digger. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the